anyways, going back to what you asked, finished school, wanted to join the Marines. My mom begged me not to. And she's like, just apply to colleges, just try. And so I was like, okay, cool. I'll make an agreement with you. I'm going to apply to a handful of schools. If I get in and I get scholarship, because I don't want to go just for no reason and make you guys pay a bunch of money, because like I didn't know how scholarships worked back then either too. I'll go. So I applied to I think 8 schools in total, 4 in South Florida and then 4 out of state. I got into 6 of them, and the one school I applied to in California gave me over half tuition, and they said it was an academic scholarship. And I was like, "Are you guys sure?" Because I did a lot. Like I was very extroverted in like the extracurriculars and stuff. But yeah, did not really care too much. I think I had a weighted GPA because of the school that I went to. I went to a private school, and so they counted my GPA a little bit higher than what it probably was. I probably had like a 3.0, but because of the higher classes, like the honors classes and stuff that I did, I got like a 3.6, 3.7. I liked history and English, and those were the 2 classes that I think that pushed me a little bit further. The more artistic classes, you know, was always really interested in those 2 subjects, and I think those are the only 2 that I ever cared about: history, English, and drama. And then those 3 classes were the ones that kind of gave me the edge to be able to get into college. So I got that, scholarship and a half to be able to come out here, and my parents were excited because
it was in Cali.
It was in Cali, in Orange County, Vanguard University.
Oh, okay.
So I applied there, and
well, Vanguard, I think they have a girls wrestling program now.
Do they?
Maybe I'm getting it mixed up.
I mean, they could. They've been growing a lot
Vanguard.
recently, but I would be surprised, to be honest, because they were a very small school when I was there.
Can you look up if they have a?
He's gonna start getting ads.
Because I think one of our girls from Legacy, Tiger, I think she went to.
Oh, cool.
One of the I think it was that maybe it was that school.
It's a good school. It's very kind of like smaller still. Like it's been around for over 100 years, but it started as a small. My dad went there. My dad went there in the.
You went to Vanguard?
He went to Vanguard when it was Southern California College, and then it became a university in like 2000.
Okay.
And that's when it became Vanguard University. And so my dad went there. My older brother went there. So that's why I applied there. I was like, maybe they'll give me like a legacy scholarship type of thing. And I applied and I got in, and I went into the application process thinking, okay, if I get into this school, I'm going to pursue business, because business is a good fallback. You know, it's always good to have that kind of mentality. If I get into this school, maybe it'll give me encouragement to pursue ministry, because I have always had a heart for that when I was outside of like the scholastic side.
Vanguard Women's Wrestling Costa Mesa Lions.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know they had
it's in Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa.
That's it. I think Tiger. She's one of our, she came up through the program. I think she wrestled for San Fernando High, and I think she got a scholarship.
Yeah. It's a great school.
She got a scholarship there. Yeah, cool.
When I was there like 10 years ago, they didn't have a
yeah. Now everything's new, right? The girls wrestling. Women's wrestling.
They have grown immensely as a school, and like it's good to see, because they put out a lot of great emphasis for the students. It's all about like your story matters, and we want to grow. But it's expensive, and so that was the struggle for me. Is like I went there with that scholarship and a half, and I started focusing on business, and then I just because I had a little bit of like an interest in it, I applied for the theater shows. The theater director loved me,